12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down. Nix out to his right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
That's caught! And he's in! Marvin Mims! Touchdown, Broncos! They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money to cash.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The first carry for the Spartan. Kenneth Walker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get forward to about the 42. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go, set. Reset.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
This is 3rd and 6.
Go lady. Inside. Go lady. Go lady. Inside.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
We go side. Inside.
Now Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Singleton on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Go side. Go lady. Ready. Inside.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Go lady. Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Darnold. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Darnold to throw on second down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Seattle.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? No, it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
We're gonna set. Hey, set.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a try. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Take a shot. Downfield. Looking for Cup. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lady. We go set. Yellow lady. Red 80. Reset.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Go set. Red 80. Yellow lady. Red 80. Yellow lady. Reset.
On second down, it's Darnold. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, it's Nix. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Once again, it's Walker. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They'll run for it with Walker. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Throwing is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in. He's gonna be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nick's. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down. Nick's. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's Nick's. Escaping to his left. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Red 80. Go 80. It's up.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw.
They'll take over first and 10.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard
A
line.
run with Dobbins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dobbins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They'll come up for second and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Nix from the gun on third down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. He gets free. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. For the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game. Right back to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.